When I was 17 years old, I was hit by a drunk driver in a head-on vehicle collision, and it caused a traumatic spinal cord injury.
And I remember stepping over the motorcycle and flying through the air. I heard my neck break.
Da bin ich den Steilhang und ausgerutscht.
Beim Motocross-Rennen.
Ein anderer Fahrer vor ihm ist gestürzt und er hat dem Motorrad nicht mehr ausweichen können, ist drüber gefallen und ist genau am Kopf gelandet.
My dream would be to have a normal functioning body.
I want to take a walk with my husband.
Nie und nimmer darf das so bleiben. Ja. Wir müssen Vollgas geben und irgendetwas muss die Situation verändern.
Millions of people are currently dependent on a wheelchair, having sustained a spinal cord injury. Each and every year, more than 250,000 newly injured patients face living with this devastating injury. Since the creation of the Wings for Life Foundation that supports spinal cord injury research, there is now hope. Like any scientific study, spinal cord research is cost-intensive, and the idea was born to create a worldwide running event to raise awareness and money for those who can't run. The Wings for Life World Run. The Wings for Life World Run started in 2014 with a unique concept.
Servus aus Österreich.
Valeu Brasil, valeu Wings for Life.
And
I'd like to welcome you.
hello from Stavanger, Norway.
Say hi everyone.
The Wings for Life World Run is the first and only running race in which the entire world take part together simultaneously. This unique race format means that all participants, including wheelchair users and runners of every level, all start at the same time.
You could be in New Zealand, you could be in South Africa, you could be in Great Britain. It actually has a start line, but there's no finish line.
All around the world, thousands of runners will start a race at exactly the same time, irrespective of whether it's day or night, irrespective of the weather. This race is coming from behind, because instead of looking ahead, they have to think of what's coming from behind.
May the 4th, 2014. Preparation is done, warm-up is over, and nerves are high. It's time to run for those who can't. 11 a.m. UTC across 35 different locations. The first ever Wings for Life World Run is underway. And the television pictures from across 6 continents already start to show this truly amazing concept and charitable cause that has captured the imagination of runners and donators across the globe. Funding medical research with some of the best scientists from all over the world.
Spinal cord injury is what we call an orphan disorder. It does mean the numbers of patients compared to other disorders is low. To keep research ongoing, the service and supports foundations are presenting is invaluable.
The absolute only way of finding a cure is by funding medical research, and therefore we finance the world's best scientists all over the world and support them in their endeavor to find a cure.
Wings for Life has 2 big branches. One branch is ready to research and discovery, to find a new way how to treat patients. And the other branch is actually trying to do this.
Every donation is so important for the foundation, because the more money we get, the more projects we can fund. And every project has got the potential to be the quantum leap, and it will speed up the way of finding a cure.
Like all sport and international competition, there is a highly professional team who monitor and follow the rules, regulations and concept of the event. Global Race Control is the electric epicenter of the race, and the team is headed up by former World Track and Field champion Colin Jackson, who takes on the role as International Sport Director for Wings for Life World Run.
The whole team have worked so hard for today and to make this day actually happen. So we're excited, but also slightly nervous because we want runners to do well. We want runners to enjoy themselves, but also we want to raise as much money as we possibly can for a very worthy cause.
Friend or foe, loved yet hated, the catcher car is the key to celebration.
The concept of the World Run is a very exciting concept. For the World Run, then the finish line chases you. The speed will increase as the race goes on, and those that are fitter, stronger and more motivated, then it can be several hours. But they always know that the finish line is going to come and meet them from behind. Then, of course, that's the end of their event. Of course, it completely changes the structure of a running competition to have the finish line chasing you. It goes against the thought process of normal sporting competition.
30 minutes of running, the professionals are already into their rhythm and are smoothly away. Though the majority are fun runners, with the catcher cars getting closer to ending each athlete's performance. It looks like Hennebont in Brittany, north of France, the venue for the first runner caught after 5 kilometres of trying to stay ahead. Being caught by the catcher car brings a last burst of energy, the final steps in the race, and then a moment of joy, celebration and achievement. Our runners often describe this moment as golden. Let's hear from Sam Bloom, who tells us her story on how important spinal cord research is to her and so many others.
I grew up by the beach. This is where I always loved to be. This is my life. At least it used to be. It's crazy how everything can change in a split second. 4 years ago, we went on a holiday to Thailand. We walked up to a lookout to enjoy the view. I had no idea the safety barrier was rotten. It just collapsed when I leant on it. I fell 6 meters onto concrete. I fractured my back. I'm now paralyzed from the chest down. The physical pain is unbearable, but nothing hurt me as much as when the doctor said I'll never walk again. I never wanted to be a spectator. That's not who I am. I miss playing with the boys. I miss me. I was so depressed for the first year, everything seemed impossible. I was almost ready to give up. Then my son found an injured baby magpie and brought her home. We called her Penguin. Well, you know, I think Penguin actually gave me back my confidence. After I came home from hospital, my confidence level was just absolutely zero. You know, I thought I was the worst mum, the worst friend, the worst wife, everything. And so when we found Penguin, I realised that I actually could look after something and I wasn't as useless as I thought I was. So yeah, she did give me hope in that way, as odd as it is. Penguin's recovery gave me a sense of purpose. As my strength and mobility improved, I started to believe in myself again. I found my way back to the water. But a positive attitude and a strong work ethic are not enough. We need a scientific medical breakthrough to cure spinal cord injury. But it's not just about me. I promise you that everybody with a spinal cord injury wants to walk again, just as badly as I do.
Wings for Life World Run 2014, there are 2 women left in the race, both covering over 50 kilometres. Elise Molvik, just 18 years of age, must be one of the youngest national winners in the competition, as she runs alone in Stavanger, Norway. Locked in a battle for the global title with the highly experienced French ultra-runner Nathalie Vasseur. With a 30-year age gap between the 2 runners, The first big surprise of the race is that youth conquers experience. Natalie Vasseur has won her national title but is caught by the catcher car in Brittany, France, covering 51.26 kilometres. It's a French national title, yes indeed, but second in the global event is the big surprise for many. And here in Stavanger, Elise Molvik digs deep to win the first women's Global Wings for Life World Run title with a huge personal best of 54.79 kilometres.
Å, du skal på en til. Gratulerer.
Thank you. After I passed the marathon, I was like, when is the car coming? When is the car coming? And it was never coming. So I was like, oh, yes. So it was a little bit hard to not have a finish line.
In the men's Wings for Life World Run, 2014 national champions are being crowned rapidly. Sunrise, Florida is Wardian. Bucharest, we see Sorop. In Cape Town, Engamole. But it is in Donautal in Austria where the battle for the title race is really heating up. The Austrian fans are gripped by the battle for the lead. Ethiopian Lemuwerk Ketema and the Ukrainian runner Evgeny Gliva are in a real tussle. But then a big surprise. There is another runner still in the race, racing in Peru. Remigio Humankispe, a relatively unknown runner until today and a traditional mountain man of Peru.
Mi nombre es Remigio Guamán Quispe, soy natural del centro poblado de Ataya, que pertenece al distrito Yauli, provincia y región de Huancavelica. Desde mi infancia, nosotros acá en el campo siempre estamos detrás de los animales pasteando. Una oveja o algún animal nos escapa, tenemos que correr ahí detrás de eso. Lo que me trasladaba a mi centro de estudio, caminar 7 kilómetros de ida, de bajada, de regresar. Creo que eso, sin darme cuenta, ya estaba parte de mi preparación. A veces mi mamá es lo que un poco incómodo se sentía, porque para salir fuera de acá, de mi pueblo, de Ataya, teníamos que sacrificar nuestros animalitos, gallina, venderlo gallina, nuestro carnerito para los pasajes, para las zapatillas. Ella me decía, me hace gastar hasta mis gallinas, ya no hay, tú has terminado, pero ¿cuándo vas a ganar? Pero yo tenía otro pensamiento, que algún día iba a ser mejor, iba a ganar, y seguí adelante. Entrenaba con botas de jeve, compraba plásticos y le convertía cosiendo en buzo y una casaca para sudar. Me ponía con eso y con mis botas de jeve, con eso entrenaba 15 kilómetros, 20 kilómetros diarios. Mi sueño era tal vez tener una buena zapatilla para no tener muchas lesiones.
Back in Lima, Quispe is comfortably in the lead and is getting lots of much appreciated local support. Over in Austria, 28-year-old Ketema and ultra runner Gliva, who has multiple top times at 100 k's distance, are really pushing clear. And there are 3 left in the race. But look at this. Outrageous, some will say. Gliva's blocking tactic really frustrating Ketema. But on the second attempt, here's Ketema looking to draw clear again. And the Ethiopian is now ahead in the Battle of Austria. He now focuses on staying ahead of the Peruvian. Gliva now looks to be caught by the catcher car at 78.58 kilometres, leaving 2 runners in the race. The catcher car looms down on both those remaining athletes, and it will be a remarkably close finish. Looks like Ketema is just holding on, or has he? This is one for the global race control to settle. Over 90 kilometres of running, but can you believe it? It will need to be a photo finish. Over 90 kilometres for both, but which one is the winner? National titles are taken in Austria and Peru, who is the global champion for 2014.
The distance was 90 meters in favor of Ketamar. So 90 meters in this type of race is the equivalent of a photo finish. It's a dip finish when it comes to a sprint. So you can see how incredibly close it was.
So far apart, yet so close in running distance. A thrilling finale.
Thank you so much to give these great chances. It was very nice race. Yeah, I'm very happy.
Bueno,
I expected to run a longer distance. I'm really happy to have won here in Peru. The goal was to be the global champion.
Pero mi objetivo era ganar a nivel del mundo.
An amazing race and finale settled in 2 different continents. 35,397 runners ran a total of 530,928 kilometers, or the equivalent of one runner taking 13 laps around the world. And most importantly, the end game was astonishing. CEO of Wings for Life Foundation, Anita Gerharter, sums up a magical day.
It was a truly amazing, a really emotional day for our foundation. And with the Wings for Life World Run, we tried to achieve 2 big goals. On the one hand, we wanted to create awareness for people who have to live with a spinal cord injury. And on the other hand, of course, we wanted to raise as much money for spinal cord research as possible.
A new concept is established, and to all who donated, watched, ran, and enjoyed our first race, thank you.
Muchas gracias a todos ustedes.
Thanks. Vielen Dank, dass mitmacht. Thank you everybody. Peace.
Thanks to you.
All I want to do is walk. I just want to walk without any assisted devices.
Ve bir Ironman yarışını bitirebilmek. Bu şu an hedeften çok hayal gibi benim için.
My dream would be to have a normal functioning body.
Maybe someday I'll be back to normal.
I want to take a walk with my husband. Simple.
May 3rd, 2015, and the second Wings for Life World Run is bigger, better, and aiming to raise more for spinal cord injury research. Over 100,000 runners from 155 nationalities, 35 locations, with the now world-famous Catcher car and its celebrity drivers ready to chase the world, running for those who can't. Warmed up and ready to go, fun runners, goal setters, pros and more. With thousands returning for a second year, the biggest yet, the 2015 Wings for Life World Run is away, and this global phenomenon captures hearts and donations around the world. And one of those inspiring so many runners across the globe is Aaron Baker, who tells us why our mission is to find a cure for spinal cord injury.
I still remember the sound of my race bike. I remember the smell of the race gas and the engine cutting off. And as soon as it cut off, it catapulted me over the bars, and I remember stepping over the motorcycle and flying through the air. I heard my neck break, and I remember every moment of flailing down the backside of the jump, coming to rest, and my hand was in front of my face, and I was barely breathing, and I couldn't move a muscle. I really appreciate the healthcare professionals, my doctors, telling me like it is, indefinite quadriplegic. But I don't want to be a statistic. You're probably not going to be able to do this, this, and this. Well then, I'm defeated before I even begin. The anniversary day is always kind of, well, at least it used to be a really sensitive day. 1 year anniversary, I was depressed. I was suicidal. I didn't want to be here anymore. Because every time that anniversary day would come around, I'd spend a week or two just in a weird funk, kind of a haze, a malaise. But now, it is something that I look forward to. May 26th is a day that I'm forever grateful for. It changed the course of my life. And everything that I can do today is built upon that day. Stand up to not wash the dishes.
No, you're banned from the kitchen.
I'm banned from washing dishes because I dropped them.
Aaron and I met at a friend's wedding, and he saw me on the dance floor. I think on the third time we had a date, he ended up just amazing me by his confidence. I never saw the wheelchair. We have an unspoken communication. I know what he needs, he knows what I need.
When I was injured in 1999, guys that were injured were swept under the rug, out of sight, out of mind. It was taboo. Ever since Wings for Life was founded in 2004, all of a sudden we've got this massive surge in awareness around spinal cord injury, around recovery, around the research that's taking place, to one day find a cure for spinal cord injury. And we will push the wheelchairs aside, and one day maybe we'll all be running together.
Formula One star David Coulthard is part of a star-studded catcher car team who gives the runners 30 minutes to draw as far away as possible before they begin to reel them in.
Guys, awesome job, so well done, well done. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Stop now.
The 2014 male global 1 and 2 are in Austria together to battle it out once again. All the way from Peru, Remigio Quispe challenges Lemmerwork Ketema in what is now his own backyard.
Ok, jag heter Lemmer, jag kommer från Etiopien, jag bor i Wien. የመጣሁት ከኢትዮጵያ ነው። የምኖረውም በኦስትሪያ ነው። ብዙውን ጊዜ የተለያዩ ችግሮች በእኔም ላይም ሆነ በቤተሰቤ ላይ ተደጋጋሚ ችግሮች ደርሰውብኛል በምኖርበት በሀገሬ ላይ። ስለዚህ ተደጋጋሚ ችግር ስለደረሰብኝ አሁን ደግሞ ችግሩ እየከፋና በጣም ወደ መጥፎ ደረጃ እየመጣም ለህይወቴም አስጊ ደረጃ ላይ ስለደረሰ ልጠፋም ስለምችል ልቀር እና የፖለቲካ ጥገኝነት ልጠይቅ ተገድጃለሁ። ከዛ የተነሳ የሩጫ ፍቅር በልጅነቴ ሊያድር ችሏል። እንደዛ ነው ሩጫን የጀመርኩት።
Women's 2015 race, and the first big story is that the 2014 global champion Elise Mulvik is out at 45 kilometres, having won the race last year at 54.79. It's also another close call for French runner Nathalie Vasseur, global runner-up last year, winning in Sunrise, Florida. Rihanna van Niekerk is looking good in South Africa and has a real shot at the title. She's up against the Japanese runner Yuko Watanabe, with Takashima entering the Wings for Life World Run for the first time. The heat maybe gets the better of Rihanna van Niekerk, caught by the catcher car at 55.21 kilometres, second in the global competition. It's Watanabe with one last kick that takes top position, recording a distance of 56.33 kilometres and takes the women's all-comers record.
非常に嬉しいです。I'm super happy. おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。
It's a brilliant new record, of course, and for me what is exciting, it's a new venue too in Japan. So Watanabe going to 56.33 kilometers is a stellar performance, so I think she'll be pretty pleased with that.
As national champions are crowned, a standout story from Swedish winner Aron Andersson. A Paralympian in Athens 2004 in sailing and Beijing in 2008 in track and field. Today, racing in a standard wheelchair with a remarkable 64.8 kilometres covered before being caught by the catcher car.
Been really hard with the headwind. It's been a struggle the whole way, but it's been a lot of fun. Everybody's cheering. The atmosphere has just been great.
St Pölten, Lower Austria, is a new location with the 2014 winner Lemmerwerk Kettemer and Remigio Human-Quispe going head-to-head to see who can take the 2015 title. In Santiago, Chile, Cesar Diaz-Hernandez, an athletics coach and physical education student, is having an amazing run. Kettemer has pulled clear in Austria, leaving third place to go to Quispe, caught in Austria at 78.20 kilometres. Beaten on pace by Kettemer. Then Hernandez falls in Santiago, 78.31, leaving one global runner and a record-breaking runner. Lemmerwerk Kettemer taking back-to-back global titles and setting a new record at 79.90 kilometres. It is 2 out of 2 for the Austrian, with Quispe the first man to congratulate the 2015 global winner from Austria.
Thanks so much. I'm very happy today. I'm very lucky because the weather it is very difficult and it's very tough to pushing. So I'm happy.
2015 will be remembered as the record breaker. 101,280 runners and 2 new world records for the men and women.
I'm still completely adrenaline flashed. It was a great day for Wings for Life. It's fantastic.
Thanks, I'm so thankful that all of you are here. So once again, to everybody around the world, you did a great job. Thanks a lot in the name of Wings for Life.
I would like to help somebody else instead of asking for help countless times each and every day.
The absolute only way of finding a cure is by funding medical research, and therefore we finance the world's best scientists all over the world and support them in their endeavor to find a cure.
So the spinal cord, which you can take as your pinky finger, the size, is a very compact, very dense part of the central nervous system. And there are millions of nerve fibers and millions of circuits in it. And the central nervous system is very poor in allowing regeneration. And that is where the research is trying to dig into. Why is it limited? How can we change this? How can we allow the nervous system to sprout and repair? So that is a big focus.
I get asked sometimes, why haven't we found a cure yet, right? Well, we are working on a very tough problem, in a way to peel back the mysteries of 300 million years of evolution.
I can tell you that the light at the end of the tunnel keeps shining brighter and brighter, and we will see major breakthroughs happening within the next decade for sure.
My biggest hope is that we will find a cure for spinal cord injury. I would like to be a normal father for my daughter. It would be amazing to get more and more independency and freedom like I had before my injury.
May 8th, 2016. New race format, new record for entries, and the race app is introduced. The Wings for Life World Run reporter team are eager to perform and run for those who can't.
Hello, this is Vanessa Norris reporting from Valencia in Spain.
I'm Courtney Atkinson, coming to you from the land down under this evening. We're in the city of Melbourne, Australia.
Hello, my name is Mike Chen and I'm here in the United Kingdom in the historic university city of Cambridge, and I'll be alongside this man. It's only David Coulthard.
Before the race begins, the new star of the show is the Wings for Life World Run app. Wherever you are, with a group, club, family or friends, the virtual catcher car will eventually get you wherever you may be. Formula One racing driver Daniel Ricciardo tells us more.
So I'll be taking part with the app in the selfie run, and I'll be running in Monaco. So wherever you are in the world, enjoy the run. It's going to be a great event.
May 8, 2016, 130,000 runners at 34 locations, plus 20,556 app runners in the third edition of the Wings for Life World Run. New era, new age, and another amazing global challenge. And there's a great shot in Ljubljana, capital of Slovenia, of Nina Vabra Jakic, racing in her chair, a lady with an inspiring story to tell.
Jaz se v bistvu svoje nesreče ne spomnim. Po pripovedovanjih sem pa zvedla, v bistvu sama sem bila v avtomobilu, ni bilo soudeležencev, z mano je bil samo moj kuža Lego. In menda ga je takrat med samim prevračanjem avtomobila vrglo iz avta. Tekel je k prvi hiši in v bistvu z lajanjem opozoril ljudi na to, da se je nekaj zgodilo, da so sploh opazili ta prevrnjen avto, ker sem bila pravzaprav v taki globeli, da vprašanje, kdaj bi me videli. In mislim, da prepozno. Če Legota ne bi bilo, mislim, da prepozno. Menda, da so rekli v celjski bolnišnici, da tako hudo razsutega človeka še niso obravnavali. Najhujša poškodba je bila C2, C4, 5 in 6. Na 6 je tudi pretrgana hrbtenjača, no pa tretje je prsno vretence, kar pomeni, da v bistvu sem, pravijo v hecu, dober tetraplegik. Ne čutim od prsnega koša navzdol. Moji prsti so nefunkcionalni. Čisto osebno, iz osebnega vidika, je moja motivacija to, da bi rada nekoč jaz z Leom, svojim sinom, iskala in nabirala školjke, da ga bom lahko jaz peljala v gozd, kjer bova, ne vem, objemala drevesa, če nič drugega. Da bom mogoče ga lahko učila voziti kolo, da bom lahko tekla za njim, ko bo lovil žogo. Se pravi, da bi lahko počela čisto vsakodnevne stvari.
And with the 30-minute mark from the start just moments away, the catcher car teams are ready to rumble. In Cambridge, reporter Mike Chen with David Coulthard are together again, bringing some comedy to the car.
How are you feeling so far?
I'm feeling good. You know, I'm in a comfortable position. Seat is beautifully positioned. We're driving through Cambridge. Everyone's enjoying their day, and look, you know, people come out to support those on the World Run. So far, so good.
I should just remind you that you might be comfortable now, but that heated seat will come on shortly.
You got me with a heated seat. You...
Done. 1-0.
Yep.
Day or night, hot or cold, the elements are part of the calculation to success. Along with hydration, a must-have for all competitors to maximise their performance, as our reporters try to find out more.
We've got over 24,000 glasses of water, which averages at about, oh gosh, they grabbed that quick, which averages at about 4 glasses per person. No one's gonna slow down for this.
Oh my God, run! Everybody run, fast as you can go. I really don't want it to finish. Good, go.
Woo! My race is over.
Oh, I'm getting caught by the catcher cars. Everyone's sprinting at this stage, me included. What's it feel like, guys? The car's right on us.
I'm dying.
You're tired? The guys are tired. And here we go. Has it been a great night, great experience?
Japan, like last year, looks to have strong contenders in the women's global race, with Kaori Yoshida leading in Takashima. And one of the top runners in Europe, Flo Nuschwander, can always find time to make a smile in Munich. A little cheeky, but very cool.
The last thing you want to think about is how on earth you're going to get back to base. Well, luckily, you don't have to walk. We've taken care of all that for you, and we have several shuttle buses, almost 50, lined along the route and behind the catcher car, ready to take you back. Now, logistically, it's been quite complicated because, of course, you don't know where the finish is going to be and where several people will decide that they can't do it anymore. So it's been quite complicated to make sure we pick up everyone, and that's why we have so many buses. So come on here with me. Licença, por favor. Olá, tudo bom?
3 women left in the hunt for 2016 title. The pace is fast and records will surely tumble. Yoshida leads in Japan. Karin Freitag, the Austrian runner, is in Munich lying second, and Vera Nunes is running in Porto, Portugal, is in third spot. Here's Natalie Vasseur taking her third back-to-back national title, winning for the second time in Sunrise, Florida, and 10th overall. And here is the proof that the pace is fast. Last year's winner, Yuko Watanabe, hits the same 56-kilometre mark as 2015, but he's only good enough for 5th position. There is a new world record on the cards here. Nunes is pushing hard in Porto, as is this lady. Yoshida looking to make back-to-back women's wins for the global title in Takashima, Japan. Then, of course, it is Freitag, and Freitag digs deep, but it looks to be Freitag or Nunes. This is so close for second or third. It could go either way. It looks like the runner in Porto, Nunes, has been caught and has to settle for third position. Almost immediately after, Freitag is caught at 59.08 kilometres, leaving Yoshida of Japan out all alone. What a spectacular finish, so close in Europe, but in Asia and in Japan, Yoshida is on track for a new world record, and it will be huge. Only now do we get a glimpse of that catcher car that looms down on Yoshida, and it is 65.71. The women's record has been smashed.
What an incredible performance to go, well, officially 65.7 kilometres. It's a phenomenal run, and I can't see that being broken for a long time.
I'm happy to win, and it was very nice to compete with other people in the world. In the men's race, Italy's most well-known ultra runner, Giorgio Calcaterra, national winner in 2014 and 2015, has found a beautiful flowing cadence to his 2016 challenge and campaign. Giorgio tells us more about his love for running.
Correre è la mia più grande fonte di libertà, è la mia vita. Sono Giorgio Calcaterra, ho 44 anni e vivo a Roma. Corro sempre, ogni giorno, e se riesco anche per più volte al giorno, perché per me correre è come mangiare, dormire o respirare. Non posso farne a meno. Gareggio su qualsiasi superficie e su qualsiasi distanza. Ho sentito dire da qualcuno che la corsa è fatica, ma per me non è così. Se sono arrivato a correre 31 maratone in un anno, 2 nello stesso giorno o 2 gare di 100 km in una settimana, l'ho fatto solo perché ad ogni passo, ad ogni chilometro che mi lascio alle spalle, sento una gioia che cresce. Qualche volta mi sono sentito stanco, e i momenti di crisi non sono mancati, ma è nella sfida con me stesso che supero i miei limiti e questo mi dà la forza di continuare.
3 runners left in the men's 2016 Wings for Life World Run Global Challenge in 3 different continents. Europe, North America and South America is where the battle is taking place. Francisco Morales' challenge comes to an end in Santiago after a bout of the cramp, but still wins in Chile and takes third with 75.47 kilometers. Bartosz Obzelski of Poland is pushing hard, all alone in Niagara Falls, Canada, not knowing whether the Italian Calcaterra has more to give in Milan. Cheered by the local crowd, Calcaterra seems totally in control of his run. Bartosz Olszewski, 2015 winner in his own country of Poland last year, conquers Niagara Falls, his second victory, and on the podium with a second in the Global Challenge. It leaves the winner, Giorgio Calcaterra, pushing the catcher car to hit 35 kilometers per hour to stop him. New champion, new record at 88.44 kilometers, and the Italians begin to celebrate.
Vai, 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 finché lui va, vai! Fermati, fermati.
Calcaterra dominating from start to finish. There was no hard time at all. Everything went very well. The best moment was when I realized that I had become the new global champion.
What was your highlight?
Oh, wow, where do we begin? I think the women's record was just sensational. It's most probably one of the best demonstrations of female distance running I've ever seen. So to take the record over to that 65-kilometre mark was just a phenomenal performance. But on the men's side, you know, if you'd have said to me somebody was going to run 82 kilometres and finish runner-up, I would not believe you. That phenomenal distance at 88.4 was just an incredible winning margin for us.
What a race! 130,732 runners on 34 tracks and 20,000 app runners ran a total of 1,255,000 kilometres to raise money for spinal cord injury research.
Je suis couvreur, on était sur un chantier donc d'une plateforme de tôle ondulée et où on devait remplacer celle-ci. Et au bout d'une semaine où on travaillait sur cette plateforme, je suis passé à travers... j'ai mal mis mon pied, je suis passé à travers la plateforme. Mais je pensais juste que j'étais comme une personne normale qui allait guérir au bout de 2 semaines, comme n'importe quelle petite maladie, comme un rhume. Avant l'étude, pour marcher sur le tapis roulant, j'avais besoin de 2 physios. Et maintenant, j'ai un record de 21 minutes sans physio. L'équipe est super, ils sont très dynamiques, surtout quand il y a une amélioration, un nouveau progrès. On est tous super contents, autant eux que moi, je pense, peut-être même plus eux que moi, je sais pas trop. Mais sinon, dès que j'ai besoin d'eux, je les appelle et ils viennent de jour comme de nuit, tout le temps. Ils sont tout le temps là pour moi. J'étais content, c'était une grande satisfaction. Le fait que j'arrive pas à bouger les jambes, ça me frustrait beaucoup et que là, j'arrive à dérouler le poste et j'étais assez fier.
May 7th, 2017, and the 4th edition of the Wings for Life World Run has 25 official start locations and 10 different time zones. More than 155,000 registered participants, plus thousands of runners worldwide using the Wings for Life World Run app.
Can you tell me a little bit about the t-shirt you're wearing and who you're running for today?
Sure, my name is Emily. I'm running for my brother Matt, who's in San Francisco. He has a spinal cord injury as of 2 years ago from skiing, and he's left paralyzed from the chest down. So I'm running for him.
3, 2, 1. We're on. We're good. There we go.
He's off. Slow down, BC. Not that quick.
After a 30-minute wait, the catcher cars are on their way. Joachim Jorvik brings us a story of hope for his 3-year-old son.
Det ligger ikke helt i min natur å be om noe. Men det her gjelder sønnen min. Det gjelder hans fremtid. Det gjelder mange andres fremtid. Isak er 3 år gammel. Og fikk en blødning i ryggmargskanalen cirka en uke etter at han lærte seg å gå. Han har ikke noen viljestyrte bevegelser fra mageregionen og ned. Jeg har jo stått og slått hodet i veggen og tenkt hvorfor måtte det være forskning på ryggmargskade som er underfinansiert? Jeg kan ikke miste håpet, for da mister jeg alt. Jeg håper jeg kan delta med Isak. Det skal bli et godt liv for Isak. Det skal jeg sørge for.
Catcher cars are on the hunt, and 600 sheep simultaneously join the race in Munich. Animals on the right, runners on the left.
Well, David, we're now in the thick of it. We've caught people, and some people are saying, you know, oh no, I've been caught, and other people are going, thank God for that. What do you make of it all?
It's fantastic, isn't it? We've got people out in the streets willing them on. We've been booed by some of the hecklers because we're here to... Well done, team.
Thank you. Oh, what an amazing event. The atmosphere, so good. Here we go. Oh, thank you very much. Wow.
Into the women's final stages. Vera Nunes, 3rd overall last year, running in the blue vest, and Dominika Stelmark of Poland is with her. Now, Dominika Stelmark has found another gear to pull away from Nunes in Santiago, leaving just 2. Cornelia Moser, winner in Vienna last year and running in Italy for 2017. But it's Cornelia Moser who gets caught and has to settle for runner-up position. That final kick and grit and determination from Stelmark wins her the global title at 68.21 kilometres.
So I am very happy. I run almost the same pace all the time. So yes, I did it, and I ran till the end.
New world record and some big names behind her. A serious issue for all the ultra runners: avoid getting the cramps. If it kicks in hard, it can mean the end of your race. Many of the big race favourites and former winners have chosen to run in Milan. Nushvander of Germany, Olszewski runs ahead of last year's winner, Giorgio Calcaterra. Austria's star attraction, 2 times global winner, now an Austrian citizen, Lemmerwerk Kettemer, is running again, and Aaron Anderson is blazing the trail in the heat of Dubai.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's unbelievable. And you see when there's a downhill, it takes more time. And when it's uphill, he leads some time, but he's still in the lead. So I think he will be very, very, very tired. But still, you're looking great. He has the same pace, still on the pace for 92K. So it's amazing.
And here he is, Aaron Anderson, keeping up that incredible pace. A winner in 2015. Can he do it again here in Dubai?
You know, when I was a kid, I had like the best childhood ever. I played sports with my brothers, and it was all good until I was 7 years old. And when I was sitting in the car, I got a pain in my bottom. And a few weeks after that, the doctors found the cancer tumor in my lower back. After about a year, I had surgery to remove the cancer. And that surgery also destroyed a lot of nerves going to my legs. And since that day, I'm in a wheelchair. Many years back, I was traveling by bus in Switzerland, and I looked up at these magical mountains down there. And I felt that I just want to go out and I want to hike up one of those mountains. I just could feel it in me. A few years later, I got challenged by a friend to actually climb Mount Kebnekaise, the highest mountain in Sweden. So I did it by going up there with kind of crutches and crawling a little bit and pulling myself up with my arms, and I had to find all these ways to do it. You know, a lot of people in my situation, sometimes they feel like, oh, I can't do stuff. I'm forced to be in this wheelchair and I can't really do the stuff I really want to do. But I want to prove that, I mean, whatever your situation is, you can still follow your dreams and do the stuff you actually want to do.
Four men left in the race, 2 in Milan, 1 in Vienna, and 1 in a wheelchair in Dubai. Bartosz Olszewski leads in Italy. Calcaterra and Ketema both just at over 87.15 and 87.16 kilometres look to be the first to be caught. The global champions for the past 3 years are defeated, and that is a huge story unfolding. Dubai is Anderson, and with Calcaterra out of the way, Bartosz Olszewski is pushing. But Bartosz Olszewski is about to be caught. He's just going to miss his PB of last year. It's 88.24 kilometres. He wins in Italy, but is second in the overall competition. Sweet revenge over Calcaterra from a year ago. But here is Aaron Anderson, breaking that 90-kilometre mark that many predicted with a truly remarkable performance, a new world record and historical moment in the history of the Wings for Life World Run.
It's tough to be in a wheelchair sometimes. It can be really hard. But thanks everybody for raising money for this, actually doing a change. I don't know if I'll be able to walk one day, but that could be pretty cool.
So what he's done today, he promised he could go over 90 kilometers, and if it was going to take that to win, he was going to be the winner, and he was spot on.
I think for everybody on the globe, it's a message that you can go for your goals, that you believe in your goals, and that you have to listen to the believers, and then almost anything is possible. So it's a great message.
The facts, figures and funds are staggering and so important for spinal cord injury research. Not if, but when.
Also man muss ganz klar sagen, Paraplegie ist ein Scheiß. Es gibt keinen Grund, warum das jemand Paraplegie haben sollte. Mein Name ist Ursula Schwaller. Ich bin Architektin, Energieberaterin und Baubiologin. Es war ein Sonntag, das weiss ich noch. Da haben wir einen Aufstieg gemacht auf dem Molenson. Da bin ich in den Steilhang ein- und ausgerutscht. Und am Schluss von dem Steilhang ist eine Kante gekommen, so die Tür ab, eine Felskante, etwa mit 8 Metern freien Fall. Ich bin dann gelandet und habe gemerkt, was ich da anrühre, ist weich und warm und gehört nicht mir. Das war bei meiner Beine. Und dann wollte ich mich bewegen und gemerkt, ich kann mich nicht bewegen, ich kann mich nur oben bewegen. Es war eigentlich ziemlich klar, dass das Leben im Rollstuhl ist vor mir. Und wir haben dann sehr schnell darüber geredet, was kann ich noch. Und ich gesagt, ich möchte eigentlich weiterhin Velo fahren, ist das noch möglich? Und er ist dann sofort auf die Suche und ist dann einen Tag später mit dem Bild von einem Handbike. Auf einmal ist nicht mehr die Behinderung im Vordergrund, sondern der Sport. Und dann habe ich gemerkt, okay, das ist das Leben, das geht weiter. Und du musst auch ein bisschen Gas geben, dass du halt den Transfer lernst, in das Bike komme ich zurück, weil du trainieren und vielleicht so ein bisschen die Normalität zurückgeben hat vom Leben und dass sich nicht alles um den Rollstuhl dreht. Wenn du mich fragen, was ich gerne möchte, ich glaube, jeder würde sagen, weg mit der Paraplegie. Aber ja, da würde ja viel von meinem Leben weggehen, also das Erlebte. Und was ich manchmal das Gefühl habe, ist, jetzt hätte ich wirklich mal Ferien verdient von der Paraplegie. Einfach mal 3-4 Wochen um meine Fußgängerin sein, um mich normal bisschen auf die Toilette und in ein Auto einsteigen, ohne noch den Rollstuhl einzuladen und einfach mal Ferien von der Paraplegie.
May 6th, 2018, and the Wings for Life World Run has once again captured the imagination of the world, running for those who can't in a charity event raising funds for spinal cord injury research. With over 100,000 registered runners and wheelchair participants at more than 200 locations, the 5th edition of this global phenomenon promises to be a true showstopper or catch-a-car stopper. And our team of reporters has news already.
The run has begun here in Oslo, Norway. The atmosphere is fantastic. There's a real family vibe around, and it started off at an incredible pace.
Boosting the location count to a new high this year with caring people all over the world who organise group runs with the app, inspiring others to join them for a special day.
Bueno, and here we go. Here's Kataduke. Running Maria.
Ibiza is a place that has been close to the hearts of the Kindergartner family for many years, and it's here that the Wings for Life Foundation co-founder Heinz and son Hannes have decided to make their 2018 app run. Heinz Kindergartner tells us more about his determination to find a cure for spinal cord injury.
Es ist passiert und wir haben dann langsam in den Prozess uns eingelebt und dann mitgekriegt, was es wirklich alles bedeutet. Nie und nimmer darf das so bleiben. Ja. Wir müssen Vollgas geben und irgendetwas muss die Situation verändern. Es gibt sehr gute Ansätze, ja, die irgendwo aber alle in der Schublade gelandet sind, weil es niemand interessiert hat. Es finanziert niemand weiter, es interessiert niemand, ob man wirklich die Jungs und Mädels aus den Stühlen bringt. Und genau das war unser Ansatz.
Jährlich kriegen 250.000 bis 500.000 Menschen dieselbe fatale Diagnose wie damals der Hannes. Deshalb ist es so wichtig, dass es private Initiativen wie Wings for Life gibt.
Alle Verbesserungen und Erleichterungen sind super. Und Gott sei Dank gibt es ja auch sehr viele Stiftungen und Vereine, die sich um solche Sachen kümmern. Aber wir haben gesagt, wir legen unseren Fokus auf die Reparatur dieser kleinen Unterbrechung, wo immer die im Rückenmark drinnen liegt. Und es ist schon schlimm, bei was alles dir so eine Verletzung passieren kann. Ja.
Also ich bin überzeugt davon, dass ich irgendwann aus dem Rollstuhl rauskommen werde. Wenn man heute einen Forscher fragt, ob es da was geben wird, dann bejaht er das. Und ja, das macht dann schon sehr zuversichtlich.
Gerade so jetzt in den letzten 2 Jahren, da sehen wir schon sehr viele Lichter aus dem Tunnel rausschauen. Und ich hoffe halt einfach, ja, dass wir mit unserer Stiftung, wo natürlich ein sehr, sehr trauriger Anlass war, der Unfall vom Hannes, irgendwann dem Thema Querschnittsverletzung Parole bieten können.
Okay, we got caught now. We made it more than 11 kilometers. Heinz is lying there. Hannes, 11 kilometers. How much did you enjoy every single meter of it?
Yeah, it was really nice. So it was a good lap to go.
Heinz, it's been hard, but how much did you enjoy this run? Enjoying? Enjoying? Come on, you enjoyed it. At least a little bit.
No, it was wonderful.
I know you've got a message out there for anybody else who's in your situation.
Absolutely. Don't give up hope. Stay every day that you have a hard day, keep on pushing. The harder you push, you'll find the bigger leaps and bounds that you'll be able to make.
Pira Nunes of Portugal is out for revenge on Dominica Stelmart from last year, pipped into runner-up position and 3rd place overall. And here is the 2017 global champion running in South Africa and looking strong. Here's Nathalie Vasseur leading in Sunrise, Florida, on track for her 5th national title. And the twins from Russia, Alicia and Elena Nergalieva, working together like a pro team, with Nikolina Sustic chasing her 4th national title in Zug, Switzerland. Vasseur is caught, winning a record-breaking 5th national title in Florida, 48.74 kilometres. And big news, sad news for the defending champion. Stelmark of Poland is caught and out with 49.42 kilometres. Perhaps the heat of South Africa taking its toll on another global title. Three women left. It's going to be another incredibly close finish in the women's race, with Vera Nunes in Munich, Sustic in Switzerland, Nergalieva drawing away from her sister in Izmir, Turkey, to challenge for the title. Nunes now needs all of her experience and determination, and looking good. Sustic is only just ahead of the catcher car. Nergalieva is caught, first of the three at 53.61. Then so close, Nikolina Sustic of Croatia, 53.73. And just holding on for almost 200 metres is Vera Nunes, second in 2017 and global Wings for Life World Run Champion 2018.
I'm so tired because and 2 weeks ago I have a marathon and I am very tired.
It's beautiful. Thank you very much. I'm happy. This is my 4th Wings for Life victory. So it is nice to run for people who cannot run and to win.
Celebrations all round, with Russia taking 3rd in the global title chase. Sustic the runner-up, and Portugal's Vera Nunes, crowned global champion. In the men's race, defending champion Aaron Anderson of Sweden is once again dominating, this time in Sunrise, Florida, USA. Andreas Strassner is the surprise runner in Munich, leading most of Europe. Lying second in Kakheti, Georgia, hosting its 5th race, is Alexander Cherbukin. Anderson is really pushing and looking good for a 2nd global victory, equaling Lemmerwerk Kettemer's record. Cherbukin is caught with a huge PB, 74.69 kilometres, taking 3rd position overall. 2 men now left in the global race. Aaron Anderson on the left and Andreas Strassner on the right. But the lead Anderson has extended is so impressive and impossible for Strassner to match. The German is caught by the catcher car and records a 76.77 kilometre distance. Global runner-up and national champion in Munich. The challenge and goal now for the Swede is to break his own world record from last year of 92.14 kilometres. The victory is there, but the record stands as Aaron Anderson, who developed cancer in his lower back at the age of 7, delivers another outstanding performance in Florida to take the 2018 Wings for Life World Run Global title. Final result, 89.85 kilometres. A brilliant performance.
Woo! So tired, but so happy. This race is so awesome, you know.
What a fantastic day this has been. What's been your impressions?
We saw a beautiful day of running, smiling faces everywhere, a fantastic winner.
200 locations and 66 countries, covered 934,484 kilometres in the 5th Wings for Life World Run, with 5.5 hours of camaraderie and competition across the globe. Not only changing lives, you're saving lives.
I remember when I first started to join a gym, it was, you can't be a member here. We don't have adaptive equipment for you. I just went in and I learned my ways around the gym. And I found out what works for me. When I was 17 years old, I was hit by a drunk driver in a head-on vehicle collision, and it caused a traumatic spinal cord injury. I was pronounced dead on scene. It was like this black abyss Everything went black in my world. And I was asking God to let me live through this. Please let me live through this. I started getting really, really involved in fitness. I worked at a gym for 5 years, and then I ended up getting certified as a personal trainer because I fell in love with fitness so much.
The people that I see that she inspires on her different social media, and I'm talking for able-bodied and disabled, she motivates a lot of people. And she's never motivated me quite yet. But I couldn't be prouder of Tiffany.
I believe that there is a cure, and to be able to advocate for a cure for spinal cord injury is important in my life. Am I running yet? No. But will I be in the future? I pray to God so.
May 5th, 2019, not your normal Sunday stroll or jog. At 11 a.m. UTC, more than 120,000 registered participants are running in one of 12 event runs or using the app as Wings for Life World Run celebrates its 6th global race with a switch of roles for the two-time global champion.
And this year I'm not doing the race because I'll be reporting from the race here in Zadar in beautiful Croatia. 3, 2, 1, to
Ever since our first edition in 2014, there has been nothing like the Wings for Life World Run, where runners and wheelchair participants across the continent all start together at exactly the same moment in time and are chased by the now world-famous Catch-A-Car. And the world's biggest running event for 2019 has 323 locations in 72 countries. And truly amazing, inspiring, and proof that our clinical research is on track is the story of David MZ, epitomizing our cry for support and his own courage and bravery.
Ich bin da abgesprungen vom Mini-Trampolin. Es war ein Dreifachsalto und dann bin ich unglücklich gelandet und es hat sich angefühlt wie ein Schlag auf den Kopf. Ja, ich bekam keine Luft mehr und dann kam absolute Panik auf. Ich realisierte, was ungefähr passiert ist, keine genaue Diagnose, aber dass das nichts Triviales sein werde. Und da war für mich schon ein großer Schritt, für mich persönlich zu entscheiden, ich mache weiter. Dann 7 Monate Reha und ambulant dann noch 1,5 Jahre länger. Also Gregor Kurtin habe ich kennengelernt 2011 und im 2016 ging dann die Studie los. Ja, war hart und zum Teil auch sehr mühsam.
Reduce right hip down to 5. Put stimulation there. 2.5.
So STIMO involves 2 steps. The first step, a spinal cord stimulation system is implanted in the body, and the idea is that this electrical spinal cord stimulation is boosting the residual input from the brain.
Got it. I'll give it to 45.
Reduce right hip flexion.
Wenn man die Stimulation einschaltet, gibt es ein kribbelndes Gefühl, so ja, wie wenn die Beine eingeschlafen sind und langsam wieder aufwachen. Es ist am Anfang etwas unangenehm, aber mit der Zeit versteht man, dass genau dieses Gefühl dann das ist, was die Motorik ermöglicht, wenn man mit der Amplitude dann hoch genug geht. Die ersten Schritte, da habe ich mich noch gehalten, das war noch nicht so spektakulär. Richtig cool wurde es, als ich wirklich hands-free gehen konnte. Das war schon ein großartiges Gefühl. Ja.
Eventually, the 31-year-old covered 390 meters before being caught by the iconic Catch-A-Car or moving finish line. MZ has become the embodiment of what the Wings for Life World Run is all about.
This is amazing! The crowd here! No! Yeah! Woo!
With more than 300 app runs across the globe, running day and night, snow, rain and searing heat, once again the support for Wings for Life World Run is truly humbling. And in London, another example of the success of clinical research and human endeavour is with Stephen Dowd.
Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, God. Yay, Steve. Brilliant.
I'm often asked what that journey is from being a head on a pillow post-paralysis, just laying there in bed looking up at ceiling tiles, to being able to do some of the sporting achievements that I've managed to achieve since. I was talked into doing a charity bike ride and started training for that. I was only doing 8 miles an hour, no speed at all really, but the barrier I didn't see until it was too late. And then I went over the top and landed on my head. So I was rushed off from the injury site, like where I had the accident, to initially King's College Hospital in London, which is where the nearest A&E was. And then I was drafted by one of Professor Papadopoulos' staff and said that actually, because of your level of injury, you could be co-opted into this experimental opportunity, the experimental clinical trial. I was in intensive care, I'd just woken up, and he came to the end of my bed and said, "What can you do?" And at that point, I couldn't do much at all, but we were talking about some sensation that I was starting to get back in different places, and he said to me, "Yeah, we'll walk again." And then he disappeared, like poof, like green smoke, and then disappeared. My wife, Helen, and I were literally just looking at each other going, what that's such a bombshell to drop and then just disappear. But you know what? That gave me hope. That said to me, this isn't lost. I remember the first time I moved, it was my thumb on my left hand. It just twitched. The tiniest little movement, just a twitch. And I thought it was a spasm. I didn't think it was me at all. I was trying to move something. And I thought, right, okay, let's try that again. And I did it again, and it moved again. And as soon as I saw that move, I thought, right, that's it. I can make this happen. I made that happen. It's one of those things that doesn't happen overnight. What happens is you go from a head on a pillow to a thumb twitch, to a knee twitch, to a sensory change, and all you can hope to do is be better than yesterday. It's incredibly emotional. I've gone from being a head on a pillow with nothing below the neck to now being someone who's going to learn to ski. That's happened in the space of 3 years, and it wouldn't have happened without Wings for Life and without the work that the guys at St George's have done.
3 years now. This is the first time since you've ran. Stephen, you're doing incredibly well. How does it feel? It must be so emotional for you.
Oh my God, it really is. Yeah, it's 3 years since the injury next month. And I managed to start. I didn't fall on my face, apart from maybe just now. And I haven't stopped running since. So yeah, no walking yet. Hopefully we'll get as much running today as we can.
A refreshed speed concept for 2019 sets a pace for the catcher car that is faster in the critical latter stages of the race than previous years. Once caught by the catcher car, the last man and woman will be crowned global champions of the Wings for Life World Run 2019.
It was amazing, isn't it, when everybody started running? It was so heartwarming. Then the hailstones came. And I thought, well, it's quite good that we're in the catcher car all day.
Yeah, there's no question we've got the warmest place to be.
The run's simultaneous start at 11 a.m. UTC, coordinated universal time, saw exuberant participants of over 186 nationalities racing away from the catcher car, with locations spanning Australia to Colombia and South Africa to Kazakhstan.
This little one had an accident 7 months ago, so just having a crack.
We collected €400 extra for today.
So that's €400 straight into the Wings for Life Foundation.
And the 6th Wings for Life World Run is underway.
Well done! You've just reached 7k before the catcher car caught you. Well done. How do you feel?
Honestly, I didn't even run 7k before my injury, so it's incredible, absolutely amazing. I don't even know what the words are to describe it. I've come from nothing 3 years ago, head on a pillow, looking at the ceiling of an ICU. And through Wings for Life and all the work they've done at St George's Hospital, here I am today, beating a personal best in distance, let alone after injury. So yeah, really pleased.
Good job!
Yeah, nice!
Now I can do this. Sprint! Come on! Faster! Woohoo!
The first big story of the women's race breaks. Defending champion Vera Nunes is caught out in Melbourne, Australia, only making 7th place. There will be a new winner for 2019. And are we going to see new tactics for the catcher car speeds? As the women's race in Germany has Nikolina Sušić-Stanković leading, the Croatian runner-up last year and chasing her 5th national title. 2017 global champion Dominika Stelmark is leading in Rio. And another looking for a 5th national title. Perhaps the big surprise is in Zug, where marathon expert Nina Zorina of Russia leads. And here are the 3 in the hunt for the 2019 title. Stelmark in Brazil, Sušić-Stanković in Munich, and Zorina in Zug. First of the leaders to be caught is Sušić-Stanković in Munich, 52.97 kilometres, back-to-back global podiums for the Croatian. And the last sprint is over for Dominika Stelmark, so close to her 2nd global title, but it's runner-up for the Polish athlete, leaving Nina Zorina of Russia to take top spot by a few hundred metres, 53.72, and the 2019 global champion.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Congratulations.
No woman make more.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure, and this is a reaction.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was like 30 degrees and no wind. I was like praying for the wind, but this time there was no wind. Oh my God.
4 athletes left in the hunt, with German runners looking very strong contenders for this year's global title. Ivan Motorin of Russia is the only spoiler in the pack running in Turkey. Schöner and Flo Neuschwander have been pushing each other in Munich, and the German runner-up last year, Strassner, is pushing in Rio. And to the right of your screens in Brazil, it's Strassner who wins the event in Rio, but has to settle for 4th in the 2019 global race, 61.25 kilometres in 3.54 hours. So runners in Germany and Turkey are still in contention, and the first of the remaining trio to be caught is Flo Neuschwander, 61.59, his first global podium. Stellar performance, 2 left, and it is so close. Motorin of Russia running in Izmir, Turkey, and Schöner, who is now clear in Munich. And this will be so tight. To the left, Munich, to the right, Turkey. And the first to be caught is David Schöner with a superb run. 62.68 kilometres in distance, 2nd overall. And after 4 hours of running, Russia's Ivan Motorin is reeled in by the catcher car. The 34-year-old claims his 3rd national title, but his first global win, our champion for 2019. Thank you so much. The words from Motorin. He's stoked to have won. Well, the first person to congratulate David Schöner, who's 2nd overall and the winner in Munich, is the runner-up in the Munich national race, Flo Neuschwander. Great performances from the 2 German runners.
At kilometer 50, I had cramps in my calf, so I thought I can't go on. But somehow my body ran, and for me it's a miracle that that I can run over 60 kilometers today.
Blood, sweat, tears. Belgium, you smashed it!
Today we made a difference. We raised a lot of money that is gonna help people all over the world, and hopefully one day, you know, a lot of us that are in wheelchairs will be able to walk, and one day we'll be able to run this race.
This unique race format has more and more participants every year. The spirit of the Wings for Life World Run is truly a global phenomenon.
Even the rain in Vienna didn't stop people from having a good time and just being cheerful and enjoying themselves. For me, personally, the most emotional moment was when we saw David Dempsey in Switzerland walk across the start line. I mean, did you see the broad smile on his face? This is what the Wings for Life World Run is all about. You rock.
In 2020, a huge transformation took place. While almost all other running events around the globe were cancelled due to COVID-19, the Wings for Life World Run was still able to take place as people in 104 countries participated safely using the app.
Good evening or good morning, depending where you are.
I'm here in Intel in Bavaria.
Beautiful Cali, Colombia.
Here in Lisbon.
From Croatia. From Switzerland.
Scotty Clark, Hawkman, down here in Melbourne.
Hi, I'm Robbie Nash, all the way from Maui, Hawaii, here to invite you to this weekend's Wings for Life World Run.
On May 3rd, tens of thousands of runners take to the start line for this good cause.
Remember, we're doing this race for a good cause. We're doing this for those who can't run. Because for us who is in wheelchairs, we need more research, we need more money towards spinal cord research. Because, one day I'd like to be able to run this race.
Wings for Life World Run? Let's go.
3, 2,
No matter where in the world they are, Europe, the Americas, Asia, Oceania or Africa, everyone runs at the same time with the app.
Kilometer 6. Legs feel like jello. Wings for Life World Run 2020. Running through London along the river.
Out for soon 4 kilometers. Little one is sleeping.
To feel a bit tired, but the view is amazing.
Each runner competes on their own against the virtual catcher car, but at the same time, the whole world runs together, separated by distance, united in spirit.
Half an hour in, so the catcher car is about to start.
Car here, and I'm starting to chase you now.
The virtual catcher car is unstoppable. It even teases the runners via the app, telling them how close it's getting.
8.5k. Right, let's see how far I can get now.
I think the catcher car is getting very close to me, but it started pouring here, so good timing.
I don't want to stress you much, but I'm only 150 meters behind you.
As in previous years, in the last moments, when the runners hear the catcher car on their heels, they find that extra kick. The most important rule is always the same. Even if the catcher car is virtual, once it overtakes you, your race is over.
100 meters. No way. But now, here in Switzerland, it was now he is here.
You are amazing. What an achievement.
10Ks. Thank you, guys.
Oh my god, I can't.
While the catcher car relentlessly catches more and more runners, Russia's Nina Zarina manages to stay ahead. Finishing with 54.2 kilometers, she is the women's global champion for the second year in a row.
Oh, congratulations. Colin Jackson here, sport director for Wings for Life World Run. It was such an exciting race.
Thank you so much, and I'm so happy and grateful for you for this amazing race, which united so many people in different countries.
In Cambridge, Britain's Michael Taylor crowned himself the men's global champion with an impressive 69.9 kilometers. The greatest joy for him, a call from his running hero, our sports director, Colin Jackson.
Yeah, it's Michael speaking. Colin Jackson here. How the devil are you, sir?
I'm good, thank you. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Are you shocked you went as far as you did, or were you hoping to go a little bit further?
I thought I might have 70, so when you're 90 metres short of it, I was like, oh, but I honestly had nothing left at the end.
The virtual, 2020 Wings for Life World Run has definitely inspired the masses.
Dear World Runners, 77,103 people joined the Wings for Life World Run today. And together we managed to raise 2.8 million euros. What an amazing result and so unexpected. And with the money raised, we can support brilliant scientists who aim to find a cure for spinal cord injury. Thank you so much for having been part of this, from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Wings for Life!
Grazie, grazie, grazie.
Thank you for everyone around the world who took part.
Gracias. Gracias.
Thank you very much.
It was fantastic. A great race indeed.
Over the past 7 years, we have covered 7,238,000 kilometers. That's nearly 19 times to the moon and back, with over 715,000 participants running for those who can't. Please don't forget, we are back this year on May 9th. We run together to find a cure for spinal cord injury. You can download the app right now and sign up.
It's goodbye.